You are not small. You've just been telling a small story about yourself. Right now, listen closely. You didn't come into this world to beg. You came to issue gentle commands. Your word is the wand. Reality is only the mirror of what you repeat within. Let me light the first spark. There's a poverty charm hidden inside everyday speech. I'm not good enough. I don't have the money, I'll deal with it later. Every time you say it, you sign an invisible contract with lack. Today, under grace and in perfect order, we tear that contract up. You were born rich, rich in spirit, rich in potential, rich in channels of receiving. Now we awaken curiosity and trust. The law of prosperity, the law of supply, and the law of assumption are not biased. They answer the identity. You carry your posture, your rhythm, the name you call yourself. Language is the starting signal. When you say, I have, I do. It is finished. The subconscious receives it as a command. Psychology calls it the self-fulfilling expectation. Florence calls it spiritual embodiment, acting as the person who already holds the thing you desire. This isn't wasteful or showy. It's acting as if under grace, upgrading without debt, disciplined without boasting. To help you truly step in here are crucial pieces most people miss. Circulation. Money is a current. Conscious giving and receiving open the gate. A thank you, a small tip, a percent, given each says, I'm not afraid of lack. Intuition and immediate action. Tiny hunches lead to major turns. When a signal lands, respond within 24 hours. Non-resistance. Don't force the universe to follow your route. Allow the grace detour, the better door is often off-plan. Release the poverty vow. Many carry an unconscious pledge. Don't surpass my family or tribe. Today we free that vow with gratitude and forgiveness, a grounded real-world story. One of my students tried a 7-day word fast. She banned 3 phrases. I can't too expensive, maybe later, and replaced them with I choose. I prioritize. This fits my path. She also practiced a 5-minute presence ritual before each call, deep breath, open shoulders, slower, clearer voice. By day 5, she raised her service fee by 20% and still closed the contract, not because she spoke fancier, but because she showed up differently. That's the miracle of words, really. It's law. If your heart is warming, allow yourself to want more. Picture walking into your same room tonight with new composure desk cleared like a small altar. Calendar with 2 fixed deep work blocks. Wallet, free of crumpled bills holding one note, I receive in peace. Whisper, I welcome wealth and harmony. I act under grace and in perfect order. Next, I'll hand you the 5-step WANDES framework to turn your words into living cash flow. Words audit, spot the scarcity phrases. Act as, if embody within reach, non-resistance release force, divine guidance, catch and follow intuition. Supply, circulation, open the give-receive stream. We'll also build a 5-minute power posture protocol and a set of 6-period sentences so your voice becomes the command center of prosperity. If you're ready, take a slow breath and comment, one short line I am ready to embody. The moment you name yourself rightly, life starts arranging. Next up, idea number 1, the power of the word. Why a single right sentence can bring the Jericho wall of lack down. The power of the word. Why one right sentence can bring down the wall of lack. Every day you scatter word seeds into your life. A casual, too expensive a sigh of maybe tomorrow, a loose I'll try. They don't vanish. They circle back as missed chances, piled up bills, and reluctant yeses to what you don't want. In the inner world, words are never just words. They're gentle orders. Change the score and the whole orchestra of your life retunes. Picture your subconscious as a loyal secretary. No jokes, no debate, just taking dictation, executing. If you repeat, I can't, I'll try, I hope she fills your calendar with experiences of can't, trying, hoping. In spiritual language, I hope delays. I'll try retreats. I'm not enough deputizes lack. Switch to I have, I do. This is finished in peace, and your faithful secretary immediately rearranges the schedule. Psychologically, this is the expectation effect the brain's attention filter hunts for what it's ordered to find. Say, I don't have clients, and you'll notice only what confirms it. Say, I'm meeting the right people at the right time, and you'll spot the email you forgot to answer the referral. You ignored the group you were afraid to approach. Miracles are often what was always there. Now you finally see it. So where do we begin to make words a true wand? Start with a brave 7-day word audit. Keep a slim notebook where you can see it. Each time you're about to say too expensive, too hard, I can't pause half a beat, write the phrase exactly, then replace it with a period sentence. I'll prioritize this when it fits my path. I choose option A for now. I can take step 1 today. That small pivot tells your subconscious, I am the decision maker. And yes, the period matters. Most of us speak with an invisible question mark, rising tone, searching eyes, rounded shoulders. Others hear permission seeking. The inner world hears not ready. Train a period voice, slow the breath, drop the tone at the end, hold a brief silence after the clause. I confirm. Pause. This Friday. Pause. Within this budget. Pause. You're not barking, you're anchoring. Now, your 7-day word fast, simple and strong. Pause 5 poor phrases and replace them with 5 wealth declarations. Instead of too expensive, speak. This value invites me to expand my receiving. I'm expanding in peace. Instead of I'll try, say I commit. Instead of hope, say I expect and I prepare. Instead of I don't dare, say I choose a small first step. Instead of no one needs this, say the ones who need me find me today. Read them like you're signing a lawful document with your life. Let your body speak the same language with a 5-minute presence ritual before calls, emails, or meetings. Plant your feet, open the shoulders, breathe. 4, 4, 4, 4. Lift the chin to receive light. Hand over heart. I speak in periods. I receive in peace. This isn't superstition. It trains your nervous system that it's safe to open your voice, steadies your gaze, settles your decisions, get clean. You asked for real scripts, not fancy talk, because wealthy language is just the power to move things to a clear decision. Price quote. Thanks for the proposal. Here's the scope I'm funding. If we prioritize A and B, I can confirm today. Amount on certain salary. Given scope and impact, the fit is XY. Once that's aligned, I'll sign immediately. Debt reminder. I acknowledge this obligation. I'll execute the payment plan on Tetan and stay in touch until we're complete under grace and in perfect order. No pleading, no bravado, just responsibility boundaries and the right to receive. 3 guardrails for prosperity. Speech 1. Under grace and in perfect order. Speak richly without reckless action. Don't spend to look wealthy. Upgrade quality within means tidy spaces, kept time cared for work, self-respect and small promises. 2. Circulation, gripping stops flow. Let a small percent move, gift tip gratitude, signaling I'm not afraid of lack. 3. Intuition and response. With clean language, you'll hear tiny hunches respond within 24 hours. 1 email, 1 call, 1 draft sent today is often the secret door. 4. Non-resistance. If a sure door shuts, don't relapse into complaint. Say, better is arriving by another route. I open and keep moving. A small decisive moment. A student nearly blurted too expensive but paused and said, I'll invest when this fits my path. The seller offered option B, cheaper, better fit. Not the universe doling out, but you ceasing to transmit lack, so you finally see the sensible option in front of you. When words stop trembling, your sight stops fogging. When you're triggered, high prices slow. Replies, snarky comments. Run. Trigger. Thought. Flip. Catch the first thought, they don't value me, then flip. I'm learning to state value clearly. Write a period sentence, read it slowly, breathe evenly. 30 seconds can keep your whole day from sliding down an old slope. But what if I'm in debt? Is wealth language denial? No. Wealth language puts facts in their place. Real transformable context, not identity. Face the numbers, set a workable plan, and also speak I pay in peace. Money arrives on time by right channels in right ways. Then work, build skills, make introductions, the things the wealthy actually do, without shame about prosperity. I'd love you to practice this in community. Comment I speak in periods. I commit to the 7-day word fast. Add the first phrase you'll replace. In 3 days, return with one small proof. A meeting booked, a message sent, a bill handled. We'll celebrate steps that look small, but bend the whole orbit. When your words stand upright, your body naturally follows. Next, we'll go deeper into embodiment within reach, not pretending, but the way you walk, sit, breathe, and see, so your body becomes a quiet loudspeaker for your new identity. We'll set up a 5-minute power posture protocol and a set of 6-period sentences for meetings, emails, and self-talk. When word and body match, the world has no reason to hesitate. Stay with me. This is the bridge from I speak differently to, I live differently, and the doors you thought needed hard knocking begin to open on their own. Embodiment within reach. Let body and mind speak the same language. Imagine identity as the inner light and your body as the lantern that carries it into the street. If your words in part 1 became a period today, your body becomes the quiet loudspeaker for that sentence. You don't need to be loud. You need to be present. The truly wealthy don't shove. They show up first to themselves, then to the room. When you're present, the world notices. Not fake it, but faith it. No debt, no showing off, just clean order, timely delivery, fewer words with more weight. 5-minute power posture, protocol before any important moment. Root the feet. R4-5 is stand tall, feet parallel. Feel your weight spread. Imagine roots down through the floor. Lengthen the spine, 45's crown lifted as if by a thread. Shoulders back and down, no puffed chest, no turtleneck. Breathe heart to 6, 60s, inhale, 4, exhale, 6 for 6 cycles. A soft ha on the exhale to lower tension. Micro-release 30s, relax jaw, eyelids. Tongue rests lightly on the palate, hands unclench. Level gaze 30s, eyes on the horizon, no darting. Warm the voice, 45s, hum, x3, lip trill, then read 3 short sentences with a full stop. Set intention, 45s, palm to heart. I speak in periods. I receive in peace. I move under grace. 6 period sentences. Use them today. I confirm this timeline. My recommendation is option A. The fee for this scope is X. I deliver Friday, Manik Shaudru AM, Anam. I'm not adding items beyond scope. On approval, I begin immediately. You're not lowering anyone, you're making clarity your down payment. Kindness with boundaries is a wealth trait. Cost-free embodiment checklist. Faith it, don't fake it. Clear desk only, what serves today's most important work. Lean uniform, 2-3 neutral outfits that fit. Cleanliness is elegance. Punctuality, arrive 3 to 5 minutes early. Your calendar is a promise to yourself. 3-line emails, opening, purpose, proposal, end looping apologies. No over-explaining, say enough to decide. Let the contract say the rest. Polite no. This isn't a current priority for me. Tidy wallet, no crumpled receipts. One note inside, I receive in peace. Minimum health, sleep, water, brisk daily steps. A steady body earns trust. Right decisions, agreements go on paper. Wealth trusts, black and white. Timely gratitude. A short thank you after each collaboration circulation invites circulation. 24-hour identity. Scan. 3 tiny cues. Morning mirror. 60s, I am a channel of sufficiency. I speak less and finish clean. Midday, 10 steps walk, as if money already knows me. Open shoulders, level gaze, even pace. Night to 3 lines note what I received today. 1 hint, 1 opportunity, 1 self-value correction. 3 receiving actions within 24-72 hours. Not send 3 concise partnership or upgrade emails with a clear next step and time. Refit the offer, remove fluff. Add 1 measurable promise, raise the next quote 5 to 15% with explicit added value. Block deep work. 2 90-minute blocks this week for high-value creation, no email, no phone. When a door closes, non-resistant script, acknowledge. I receive this information. Position. This door isn't the right fit. Open the way. Better is arriving by another route. I open. Then pivot within 24 hours, propose option B or move to the next lead. Softness protects your frequency. Embodiment versus overspending. Embodiment, upgrades, quality, discipline, cleanliness, punctuality, not the bill. Use the 3-question check before image spend. Does it serve core value? Does it raise long-term credibility? Is it within current means? If any, no, defer. 10 signs. You're embodying right. You sleep better, arrive early, speak less, negotiate calmly, stop reflex, sorry, write agreements, don't sneer at wealth, give a small steady percent, honor time, and you don't broadcast, I need money. Train the voice 3 tweaks, lower your final tone by a half step slow, 10 to 15%, and stress the keywords fee time scope. Record 30 seconds daily to self-adjust. 3 gentle scripts under grace. Decline softly. Thank you for the invite. I can't take more on right now. If conditions change, I'll reach out. Raise value. To reach your result, I propose scope B at X has. On confirmation, I begin on extend schedule. I need 24 more hours to ensure quality. I'll deliver the complete file on execution story. A student replaced I'll try with I confirm for 2 weeks. No new purchases, just the power protocol and 6 period sentences. She closed a contract with the same client who'd stalled for 3 months because this time they heard a finisher. Community practice comment. I embody within reach. I commit to the 7-day power protocol. Name 1 change today, posture, sentence, punctuality. In 3 days, report a small proof, a booked meeting, a clean no, a clear yes. We'll applaud each other for periods placed in the right spot. Next from here, we do a brave thing, revoke the poverty vow and call back your energy. If part 2 unites body and mind, part 3 tears up the unconscious contracts that kept you small, guilt for surpassing the tribe, self-shrinking to be accepted, old family lines that once named you. I'll give you a calm, powerful revocation, plus forgiveness and circulation practices, so provision stops snagging. That's how when energy returns, money is just the iceberg's tip, and freedom is the mass below. Stay walk like one who has already received and watch quiet doors ease open. Some sentences closed your doors very early, not because anyone was cruel, but because they were afraid too. Don't dream too big. Money is hard. Good people shouldn't talk about wealth. Those lines clung to your nervous system, like silent contracts to belong, you must shrink. The inner child chose safety over light. You grew up working hard, yet a watchman, inside, still whispers at every threshold. That's enough, don't cross. That whisper is the poverty vow, an unconscious agreement that smallness is safe, struggle is noble, and sameness earns love. Today, we open a gentle court and end the vow, not to prosecute the past, but to free the love that once made you promise to stay small. You were never trying to betray your family. You were trying not to betray your calling. Name the 3 common vows of safety by smallness. If I shine, I make trouble. I'll be disliked. Morality by hardship, only struggle is worthy. Ease is selfish. Loyalty by sameness. If I rise, I leave everyone behind. Bringing these vows into the light removes most of their power. The rest we dissolve with a revocation and replacement ritual, simple, gentle, decisive. The revocation ritual 5. Calm, powerful steps 1. Acknowledge. Write the vow you hear most in your head. No judgment, just the exact sentence. 2. Understand. Ask your heart. Did I believe this to stay safe or loved? Thank it for protecting you. 3. Forgive. Hand over heart. I forgive myself and anyone who passed this belief to me. 4. Revoke. Read with a period. I end every agreement with lack. I return what isn't mine. This happens under grace and in perfect order. 5. Replace. Sign a new pact. I am loyal to my inner light. I choose to expand with love. I receive more to give more. Declaration read now like signing in ink. I revoke every unconscious contract with lack. I call my energy back clean whole. I serve abundant source with the gifts I carry. I receive in peace, act with clarity, and let good arrive at the right time, through the right channels, in the right ways. You may feel a space open, that's energy returning. But energy without pathways spills and leaks. Build an energy ledger to stop daily hidden fees, pleasing, delaying, underpricing, silent resentment. 2 columns. Column A, leaks over accepting work, low, quotes, midnight replies, yeses said from fear. Column B, plugs boundary sentences. This isn't a current priority. This is the fee for our agreed scope. I respond during business hours. I need 24 hours to ensure quality. Each plug is a new vow to self-respect. When self-respect rises, pricing rises, quality rises, and money becomes a beautiful consequence. The 4R energy return, light but potent. Recognize, list 5 recent moments you did what you didn't want. Release for each right. I return that old role to the past. Reclaim hand to heart. Breathe, say, my energy comes home. Reroute, choose one high-value action for the next 90 minutes. Proposal portfolio key skill, and block it now. Forgiveness is freedom, not weakness. Write an unsent letter to the person or system that taught you poor is moral. Pour it all out, then close with, I return every shame that isn't mine. I keep my dignity and light. I choose prosperity with gentleness. Fold it away. Forgiveness cuts the cord so you travel light. New loyalty. You can love your family and refuse to repeat their story. Try a family blessing ritual, place a photo, touch it, and say, I honor what brought me here. I carry our line forward with my light. I receive more to give more. Loyalty is no longer sameness, it is expanding the legacy. Open the flow, ban, darn, small acts daily. Give 1% or an equivalent slice of time or talent where your heart opens. Gratitude, send one specific thanks to someone who lifted you. Introduce, connect 2 people who can help each other. Not bribing the universe, just proving with action. I'm not afraid of lack. Flow loves spacious places. When guilt grips as you rise before signing a good opportunity, notice any urge to self-sabotage. Pause. 90 seconds, breathe. 4 to 6, hand to heart. I'm allowed to cross. I still love. I still belong. I open the way. The body settles. Reason returns, and you walk through without asking fear for permission. Boundary blessings, warm yet firm. Thank you for caring. I'm working by my new standards. I'm prioritizing quality and health, so I'm saying no to this. When conditions fit, I'm glad to revisit. You don't owe an apology for your light. Trigger map and 24-hour rule list. 5 triggers for old vows, rejection, others' success, a bill, a relative's comment. Pre-write a flip for each rejected. I'm being rerouted to a better fit door. After any hit to your confidence, complete one concrete action within 24 hours. Send the proposal update, the portfolio book, the call. Action ends the old loop. Gentle budget rails. Use 10, 20, 70 for give. Invest in self, operate. It's a track to keep embodiment from sliding into overshoot. Before accepting anything, ask 3 questions. Does this respect my energy? Does it serve my mission? Is it inside a peaceful pace? If 2 of 3 are yes, it's enough to begin. Micro courage beats boom and bust. Skip the 10-rung leap. Take 1 rung, raise prices 10 to 15%. Speak to 3 people, publish once a week. Small and steady outruns, explosive then empty. Shift your story from wealth or selfish to wealth equals amplified responsibility. Write 5 ways your prosperity will do good fair pay. Scholarships, jobs raising industry standards, healthy family support, community ritual comment to anchor it. Post, I revoke the poverty vow. I call my energy home. Share 1 vow you're releasing and 1 boundary you're setting today. In 72 hours, return with 1 small blessing, a reply, email, a clear agreement, a better night's sleep. We will witness each other. Freedom is real. What's next? Next, we enter mirror and self-image, the quiet test that sets your income ceiling. When you look in the mirror, do you see an heir or a survivor? I'll give you the 6-minute mirror test and ways to upgrade your value aura so money, opportunity, and respect recognize you from 10 steps away. When your gaze makes peace with wealth, you'll see why the outer world is a polite copy of your inner portrait. Stay now that the soul is unchained. We dress it in what fits. Then you won't chase prosperity. Prosperity will come looking for you. There's a simple ritual most of us avoid. Stand before a mirror and look straight into your own eyes. Don't fix your hair. Don't hunt for flaws. Just look. In the first 10 seconds, old restlessness rises, I'm not enough. By the 20-second mark, the shame veil begins to crack. Stay to the first full minute, and something strange appears. An heir is looking back, not loud, not flashy, calm and certain. That is your millionaire self beginning to surface. Self-image is your income ceiling. You rarely rise above the worth you believe when you meet your gaze. Psychology calls this your self-schema and confirmation bias. You unconsciously gather evidence for whatever you believe about yourself. See a survivor in the mirror and you'll pick roles that barely get you by. See an heir and you'll make heir-level choices clear, steady, boundaried, and able to receive. Florence said, "Your word is your wand. I'll add your gaze is the approving seal." When the eyes change, every word carries new weight. The 6-minute mirror test, a gentle unveiling. Minute 1, breathe. Stand tall, shoulders open. Inhale, 4. Exhale, 6 for 6 cycles. Eyes level, no squint. Minute 2, acknowledge. Slow with a period, I see you. I'm here with you. No praise, no criticism, just presence. Minute 3, rinse the shame. When the head spits, lack fault fear answer. Those sentences are no longer mine, then keep 10 seconds of silence. Minute 4, identity stamp, hand over heart. I am an heir of light. I receive, so I can serve more. Minute 5, choose your traits. Whisper 3 qualities you'll carry today, e.g., clear, calm, generous. Minute 6, commit. Look into your pupils and read, I respect you. I trust you. I represent you in every room today. Your brain believes your eyes. If you'll stay with yourself long enough, the nervous system shifts from fight/flight to settle, secure. From here, we sculpt a value aura, not with brands, but with frequency, pace, pauses, boundaries. The value aura tuner. 5 axes, pace. Lower your speaking and walking speed by 10 to 15%. Slow isn't sluggish, it's time sovereignty. Pauses, hold 1 to 2 breaths after your key clause. Silence proves you're not begging for permission. Boundaries. 1 warm, firm no. Each day trains your brain that your energy is protected. Order. A tidy environment is a visible promise you keep with yourself. 1 clean desk equal 1 kept vow. Receiving rhythm practice. Thank you I receive when praised or helped. Don't minimize. Don't deflect. To keep the mirror from feeling like an accuser, dissolve wealth shame. Many of us were raised in a do-it-the-hard-way culture that equates suffering with virtue. True virtue is responsibility, using prosperity to amplify good. Write 5 ways your money will do good fair pay. scholarships raising industry standards, healthy family support, community health. With a beautiful reason, permission to receive becomes peaceful. The 60-second camera test mirrors duet. Open your front camera and record a short intro about the value you bring. Watch back, not to judge, but to adjust. Are your eyes level? Does your sentence land with a period? Is your posture open, neck tall, shoulders down? Is your message clear within 3 lines? Re-record after the tweaks. Tiny daily differences lift your confidence line until it becomes habit. The 1% visual upgrade. Skip the shopping spree. Add one trust signal: clean shoes, fitted basics, a simple watch or pen. These little satellite cues say, I respect myself, so I respect you and the work. That's embodiment, not overspending. Use the 3-question check before any image spend. Does it serve core value? Does it raise long-term credibility? Is it within current means? If you miss even one yes, defer. Prosperity gaze. 30 seconds a day. While looking into your pupils, read, I see sufficiency in your eyes. I'm not hiding anymore. Add the faintest real smile. You're training face and nervous system to agree with an already have image, not an asking one. How do I know I'm accepting my wealthy self instead of performing? Watch for 5 tells you sleep deeper, less self-accusation. You stop over-explaining you. Price by impact, not anxiety. You're glad when others prosper and you receive compliments with, thank you, true. Community anchor post below. I look straight, and I receive +1, 1% upgrade. You'll do today. Voice posture desk, email. Close. Return in 48 hours with one small proof, a smoother call, a fee accepted, or simply a better night's sleep. Each is a quiet approval stamp from life. Next, enter receiving mode. From here, the bridge carries you into receiving mode where we leave pleading language for quiet authority. I'm done begging. I align, I expect, I receive. You'll get covenant phrases that end with periods, a 72-hour action schedule, and ways to open circulation so good arrives at the right time through the right channels in the right ways. When you can hold your own gaze without flinching, the outer world loses its reasons to refuse you, and money becomes the polite guest who knocks last. There's a moment when life quietly changes its color, you stop knocking, and realize you are the door. From that second on, begging energy leaves your voice, and a calm, weighty power takes its place, what I call quiet authority. Quiet authority isn't loud, hurried, or desperate. It consents, expects, and receives under grace and in perfect order. Why does asking slow the blessing? Because asking broadcasts lack. The subconscious, your faithful secretary, hears pleading and immediately tags your world. Not yet then hunts for evidence of not yet. But when you confirm with a period at the end, the secretary receives already, and your nervous system settles. Your eyes start catching the opportunities that were waiting all along, the unanswered email, the side door invite, the lead you ignored. Receiving mode isn't fantasy, it's an adjustment of expectation. Let's enter a receiving covenant. Simple, orderly, not superstitious. Stand tall, open shoulders, hand over heart. Breathe. 4 to 6 3 times, then read slowly with the period I no longer ask. I align. I expect. I receive. I receive in peace. I act with clarity. All good arrives to me on time by right channels in right ways. Now we lock the covenant with a 72-hour action window, tangible steps that prove you mean it. Hours 24. Make room for what you expect. Clear your desk like you're receiving an honored guest. Tighten your offer portfolio, a short, clear, time-bound. Send 3 concise outreach emails/DMs, EOLs, 6 sentences to collaborate or upgrade. End with a period if aligned. I'm ready to begin Monday. Hours 24 to 48. Open circulation to dissolve fear of lack. Give 1% money, time, talent where your heart opens. Pay one small bill with a blessing. This goes out and returns, multiplied in peace. Send one specific thank you to someone who lifted you. Hours 48 to 72. Raise value, then protect deep work. Add one measurable outcome to a current offer. Raise the fee 5 to 15% accordingly. State it cleanly. To reach X proposal B at Y. On confirmation, I'll start. Block 2 90-minute deep work sessions next week. Impact work only, no email, no phone. What if a door closes midway? Receiving mode has a non-resistance reflex. I receive this information, this door isn't the fit. Better is arriving by another route. I open, then pivot within 4 hours, propose option B or move to the next lead. When you stop bracing, flow finds you. To make receiving a habit, keep an evidence ledger, 3 tiny receipts per day. One sign life responded, message, invite, idea. One action with a period sent, confirmed, SAS, declined cleanly. One body shift, deeper breath, shoulders down, better sleep. 10 days of micro-evidence, and your brain stops demanding big proof before it believes, because now it has a chain of small proofs. Receiving also needs a gatekeeper, so you don't accept what clogs the flow. Guard the gate with warm, firm boundaries. Thank you for the invite. This isn't a current priority for me. I receive when conditions match my quality standards. When scope and fee are adjusted, I begin immediately. Every right no opens a wider yes ahead. Psychologically, expectation is the steering wheel. Expect trouble and your mind will find it. Expect right timing and your mind will find that. Try the 3-frame expectation ritual. Morning, write one specific measurable outcome you expect today. Noon, record one that sprouted. Night, plant one seed for tomorrow. You're training your attention filter to serve you, not old fear. 5 soft commands for decisive moments. Negotiation scheduling. Closing. Read slowly. Drop your tone at the period I confirm the scope. My proposal is X. The appropriate fee is Y. On approval, I start point am con. Thank you. I receive. 5 lines, 5 periods. Fewer words, more weight. Receiving over spending. Receiving always rides on rails, so prosperity can arrive and stay. Use out to 20 to 70. 10%. Give 20%. Invest in self-skills/IP. 70%. Life operations. If you're in a tight season, start 5 to 10, 85 for 90 days, then step up. Embody within reach. Don't burn cash to look the part. To keep your heart peaceful as you receive more, write a responsibility manifesto. I use prosperity to amplify good fair pay, raising industry standards, scholarships, jobs, healthy family support. When your why is beautiful, guilt dissolves. Lock the loop with IEE. Imagine. Enact. Evidence imagine. 30s, you open an email. Read a collaboration invite. Voice low, shoulders down. Enact 5 to 10 m. Send a concise reply with a clear time marker. Evidence 1 line note. Any signal that arrived, even the piece you felt pressing, send. Each IEE round steps you off the begging frequency and onto the receiving one. Community activation, comment the phrase, I no longer ask, I align, I expect, I receive. Then share one 72-hour action. You commit to 3 outreach emails. Offer refresh deep work blocks. Return in 72 hours and post one tiny receipt from your evidence ledger. We'll witness each other not with slogans, but with periods set down in real life. From here, the journey naturally takes us to one more sealing of the covenant. A final affirmation, an invitation to step through the open door together, and a gentle CTA. So you keep the community rhythm while you keep building your bridge of action. I'll weave our whole path, word embodiment contract, breaker mirror, and receiving into a short morning manifesto that warms your heart daily. Stay. When you read the closing lines, you'll stop trying to become, you'll rise and walk as one who already is. By the time you reach this moment, you've already laid down the heaviest stones, the vow of smallness, the trembling voice, the averted gaze. and you've picked up tools as light as feathers, yet sharp as a bright sword. Period sentences, body and mind, speaking in one voice, a mirror that finally nods yes, and the quiet authority of receiving mode. Let me say this plainly in Florence's spirit: your word is your wand. From here on, every sentence you speak either blossoms or freezes. Choose blossom under grace and in perfect order. If a part of you still whispers, "Is it enough yet?" place your hand over your heart and say slowly with weight, "I no longer ask. I align. I expect. I receive." Say it in a low, steady tone. When you do, the Jericho walls of lack begin to crack. Life doesn't need your performance. Life needs your presence, like an heir calmly inventorying their treasury, unhurried and unafraid. Before we close, plant a small but durable seed in the comments to seal your covenant with yourself and to let both algorithms, YouTube's and your subconscious, hear it. I speak with a period. I receive in peace. If you're ready to step a half pace further, add one action you'll take in the next 24 hours. A warm outreach email, an upgraded offer, or a 5-minute power posture ritual before an important call. When you write it down, you sign it. When you sign it, the way opens. Let this ending walk with you all week. Tonight, clear your desk, as if preparing a small altar for the work you're called to do. Place one note where you can see it: I am a channel of receiving on time, by right channels, in right ways. Tomorrow morning, stand before the mirror for 60 seconds, meet your own eyes and say, "I respect you. I represent you today." For the next 72 hours, keep one promise that creates real value. Don't do many, do the right one. Submit the refined proposal, call the person you've been avoiding, or put a period on one time-bound deliverable. This is how you turn inspiration into structure, so the blessing has a place to stay. If this video touched you, stay within the arms of this community where your period-powered voice is heard and upheld. Subscribe and tap the bell, not for the metric, but so each week a fresh letter reminds you of what's true. You were born rich, rich in spirit, rich in potential, rich in channels of receiving. And if someone you love needs this, send the video as a quiet blessing. I see you. I believe you. The door is open. When you walk away today, don't try to keep the fire. Keep the rhythm of a grounded whisper at your throat, the rhythm of a breath that lowers your shoulders, the rhythm of calm footsteps entering the same room with a new presence. Each beat is a brick laid across the bridge between the yesterday you and the already you. And then one morning, opening your inbox or stepping into a meeting, you'll notice it with a smile. What you once asked for has become what you now receive, not loud, not explosive, quiet on time, by right channels in right ways. Before we say goodbye, carry this gentle mantra as you go: I am the door. I open. I'll meet you in the next video where we'll weave the WANDES framework into a weekly action calendar, word audit, embodiment, non-resistance, divine signals, supply circulation, plus clean under grace scripts for email negotiations and pricing. For now, take one deep breath, put a period on one small task and let grace handle the rest.